here we go, man. The Steve Ditto. Are you ready for this?
Well, I kind of have to be, don't I?
Exactly.
I am looking at the rest of the bracket with how everything's been going right now, and just looking at things quickly. Assuming all top 8 qualifiers play out the way they're supposed to, Delta Force and Marvell are the only 2 people who are seeded to be in winner's side who are still in winner's side.
Yeah, no, a lot of upsets, as we've been mentioned before. And I mean, both of these players were able to get upsets of their own, or solid wins at their own at the bare minimum. And, I mean, we're seeing.
This is gonna be a cartoon physics match, huh?
Exactly. This is definitely one of the goofiest matchups in the game, where truly you never know what could happen. But
I am always a proponent of Dittos. I love commentating them, but even I have my limits, and I do think the Steve mirror is a little bit too comedy for my kind of liking.
Yeah, there's too much to talk about and also not talk about at the same time. You know what I mean?
Right. Like, how do you talk about this? How do you dissect the block placements? How do you dissect the round start mine until you get diamond?
Yeah. Like, I could probably talk to you about, like, the music selection of the stage. You know what I mean?
Hey, it's good music choice. King Dedede's theme version 2 from Smash 4. I vibe with this.
I like the instruments used here. And
it's like a traditional like Asian inspired. I don't want to say Chinese or Japanese specifically. But it's traditional, and it's like it's got that vibe.
What do you mean by that?
Hey, whoa. This is not a they look like twins situation. We're not clipping me.
Oh my goodness. No, I stand with you, Weimer. All right. I'm as the Asian here on commentary, I will give you that support.
Thank you. It means a lot.
But yeah, nevertheless, I could not tell you what culture this specific style of instrumentals is from.
Oh, good anvil there to break
good anvil.
Through.
Going back to the match, we have a 2-stock game, but Steffen with a bit of a lead here. Still very capable of making a comeback, though, because of all the combos that Steve has. But the shield poke is going to end up taking that stock.
Yeah, A9 falling bit by bit behind it is kind of the thing that does happen sometimes when you're playing a matchup like this. You know, if you main a specific character and you happen to go into somebody who also mains that character but happens to be a higher seed than you, it does get a little bit difficult to pull out tricks that they don't know.
Yeah, but at the same time, there's also a level of how familiar are you with this specific matchup? Because you might be very familiar with how to play the character yourself, but how well do you know to play against playing against your own character? You know what I mean? That's why we've seen upsets happen in different dittos. I remember when Marvell was starting to really rise up, when he beat a little bit of a little hit stun lag on the anvil. I think that's what happened. But yeah, I remember when Marvell was coming up, I believe he got a big upset over, or at least it was considered a big upset at the time, over Mateo. But it kind of goes to show, like, you gotta know how to play against the character as much as you gotta know how to play your character.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow, there's so many platforms being made.
Yeah, I don't know how to start commentating this. The best I can say is A9 is on the back foot. They're definitely trying to keep away.
They're making their own stage.
Yeah, this is not small battlefield. This is
it's smaller battlefield.
This is New World. This is what this is.
Yeah, this is New Game Plus.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty solid win there from Steffen, able to pretty much hold down the lead for most of that game. And yeah.
Yeah, 100%. See, this is the one thing I will say about the Steve Ditto for me in particular is being a Snake main. I'm always just like, this is prime grenade real estate. If I could pull a grenade right now, it'd be beautiful.
I would not want Steve to have a grenade.
Give Steve a grenade. Honestly, I would rather Steve have a grenade than block.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it would still be really bad, but like...
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be good. But if we get rid of everything else and give Steve a grenade, that would be fun at least. It'd be funny.
Maybe, I don't know. But going back to the actual game itself, we see both of the players doing the classic Steve Ditto thing where you just give each other respect to mine as many materials as possible to start off the game. But, I mean, the counter pick here to Town City, how are you feeling about it? This is a pretty interesting stage for Steve.
Yeah, it is interesting, and I do think it is actually a pretty good choice for a 9 in particular.
Oh,
wow, diamond back air. Because Steffen was using a lot
Oh my
of
goodness.
up air ladders against a 9. So having to use the axe durability to get your resources as well and kind of hamper the up air and up tilt ladders is not a bad choice, because A9 was relying a lot more on the pickaxe with the forward air, the dash attack, the back air, other moves. I think that might actually just be all of them.
I like the little just like intermission, like the commercial breaks that they have within the game where they both just take a good
It's like, all right, time out. I gotta get resources.
Dude,
You got resources. Let's just, you know.
The delayed hitbox on that anvil again has been crazy. Definitely a very goofy matchup here. A9 already down to his winner's stock here.
This is an Acme cartoon. This is
oh my goodness. Oh wait,
oh
that was almost a crazy combo.
I saw the hit and I thought A9 hit that. That would have been really cool.
Oh man, we can't have anything nice here.
No, it's a Steve Ditto. You gotta hate yourself.
Oh, but wait, A9's kind of going crazy right now. In a matter of like 30 seconds, he basically completely dismantled Steffen on that second stock.
Yeah, and holding on to the gold tools as well, chose to recraft it to refresh the durability. I was surprised to try and reach into the diamond, but was maybe a little bit concerned about Steffen trying to break through and do things, and instead wanted to have the durability to try and pull off a ladder, but it will be interrupted and not quite work out. It's not looking too great for A9, but it's not impossible for Steve to do this kind of thing.
Yeah, it's definitely far from impossible, but it is improbable, I will say that. And, I mean, able to get the diamond sword, though, so, I mean...
Saved by the platform there, too.
Oh, and that's a lot of damage. Oh, tries charging up. I like the idea. That definitely would have been game. But
yeah, that was all in on an air dodge read, and I love the idea behind it.
Yeah, this is actually extremely close. Again, we're seeing some of the anvil shenanigans. I can already hear the crowd. Oh, wow. Wait, what?
Wait,
what?
Wait, what? Huh? Okay, so I know Minecraft won. What did Steffen throw out?
What happened there?
Was that a forward air?
What a goofy
at
matchup.
150? No, that definitely would have killed if that was a forward air.
I need a little slow-mo on this,
what?
but let me try looking at this replay real quick. Oh, he tried forward airing, and they traded.
That should have killed.
Wow.
Diamond forward air at 150? That should have killed.
Yeah, and then the minecart, I guess with that much rage, ended up killing it. I mean, yeah. I'm sorry.
This is a comedy match, bro. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say. How do you want me to commentate this?
It's just such a, like, it's so unlike anything you'll ever see in a Smash game. Is just go.
Okay, you got
sorry.
lucky. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I like watching the Steve though because of this. You just see very unusual things happen. Just the
one thing I will say that I like
treat.
that I have seen, Steffen has been pretty careful to use resources to recraft the crafting table to steal it away from A9 because Steve can use any crafting table. And that's been doing a lot actually to break up A9's ability to, you know, use the resources and keep Steffen a little bit in control of the game. Yeah,
that's the one thing that I think is really notable throughout this game. I mean, very good up smash Ash shield right there, but again, one very notable thing is that it feels like Steffen is always the first person to get the diamond pickaxe. You know what I mean? He is the first person to get the gold boost on the minecart, able to kill off the top with, I believe, an anvil right there.
Yes.
And oh, here come the ladder combos. That's gonna do a good 50. And I mean, this is why you want to get those resources as early as possible, so that you can really hit the ground running, and hopefully, if you're, you know, rooting for Steffen, you know, gain a lead so much that you can't return from it.
Yeah, we're sitting on 39% right now on Steffen, 81 on A9. That lead that was there has completely disintegrated at this point. Now Steffen's sitting back in the driver's seat.
Oh,
A9.
What? Is that a thing?
Sure, yeah, sure. You know what?
Wait,
it's a Minecraft thing.
Wait, is that like a normal thing that happens in Smash?
Where you clip I've never seen that before. I'm inclined to say no.
I need to ask him about this after this set. But A9 doing his best to bring things back. We did see him make a big comeback during that game too, so this is still far from impossible. But with the diamond pickaxe that Steffen has, it's definitely going to be difficult. You have to play pretty much perfectly.
Yeah, and having a diamond in the back pocket as well, so even if you get the stock, you'll be landing right back with another diamond, while you yourself still haven't found one. That's a pretty risky situation to be in right now, but A9 trying to do everything possible to make it work, having some amount of luck at keeping Steffen trapped at the ledge, but not securing the stock in a spot where you kind of really need to get it.
Yeah, for sure. He was playing a bit more aggressively, but finally going to find a diamond that's going to be able to get that diamond pickaxe. And this is definitely, again, this is A9's chance, but with 77% on the board and maximum rage on Steffen's side, you could definitely get vulnerable to a big KO. Like if that forward smash hit, definitely will have been curtains. And that's going to be curtains right there.
That'll do it. 100% that'll do it. A hand bump, a fist bump to get things through the door. And yeah, that is going to be it for Steffen and A9. Steffen taking the Sweden, got a little bit close from time to time, but locked back in on that game 3 and kept it pretty firmly in his grasp. And that just made the whole thing flow a lot smoother from there on out.
Yeah, and he is going to be in winner's side.
No way.
Top 8 here, and it is going to be a very interesting bracket so
This is
far.
a crazy bracket, bro.
Yeah, I mean, if we're looking at bracket right here, man, BD Bean off stream got a big win over Delta Force 2-1. BD Bean in winner's side of top 8, man. That's
and
nice.
Sinister carrying the momentum as well, 2-0ing Sobriquet Sola.
Yeah, and that's going to be really good. And then the next winner's quarters match is going to be on stream. But yeah, going back to this set, man. I mean, look at this comeback that A9 ended up making, man. He was down pretty much a full stock during this game. Yeah,
it was a really good game, too, from A9.
Yeah, and I think it's where we really saw the Town City counterpick finally come to use. Being able to use that stage control to kind of extend some of these combos, right, and get more stage presence with using the minecarts a bit better than Steffen during that specific match.
Okay, we have another chance to try and figure out what happened here. What came out? It was definitely like a forward air.
Yeah, it was a forward air.
I don't know why that didn't kill.
Yeah, that was it. Like, is there like a weak hitbox of forward air or something?
There is, but it also kills.
Yeah, it's
like there's no world where that doesn't
he was at
kill.
like 150, right?
Yeah, he was at 150. He was at max rage. That should have killed, and it should have killed before Minecart got the kill out.
Listen, either way, Steffen not going to be complaining too much about that game because he was ultimately able to take the set. But moving on,